Hello there, and good day to you. My name is Jennifer Onyebuchi, and in today's class, I'll be teaching you how to create text animations using your smartphone. Okay, so basically, there is no limit to what you can actually do with text animation. It depends on your creativity, okay? You can use it to advertise your products. You can use it for birthday shout-outs. There are a whole lot of uses to animation. It depends on what you actually need it for. So for today's class, we're going to be working with two apps. The first one, which you can see there on my screen, which is the Legend app. But just in case you check Play Store and you can't see Legend, you can download animated text. They basically are the same thing. They do the same thing. Okay. Then the second app that we're going to be using is Inshot. Okay. So let's go right away into it. Now, I'm going to be opening my Legend. It has some texts, which definitely is not what I want to use, so I'm going to be changing it to my own text. Now, for the purpose of this demo, I'm going to be creating a text animation for one of my communities, which is She Text Africa. Basically, it's an NGO that seeks to eliminate gender gap in science and technology. Basically, they mentor young girls who want to take up careers in technology. That's what I want to craft my message about. Now, I'm going to start by putting in some facts. That's how I want my own message to go. Okay? The first thing I want to type is, do you know that only 28 percent do you know that only 28% of the tech workforce are made up of females? And I want to put a question mark. Now, once I am done typing what I want to type, the next thing I'm going to do is to click on this mark here. Now, it's giving me options. It's either I can decide to continue without using any picture, or I can decide to include pictures in my animation. For the pictures, you can either decide to use your camera, which is right here. So you might decide to use your camera, okay? Or you already have pictures that you want to use. Maybe pictures of your products, or you've already downloaded pictures from Google. Usually I advise people before you start your animation, it's best you download and have handy pictures you want to use, okay? So for mine, I already have the pictures I want to use, and I'm going straight to it. So these are the pictures I want to use, and I want to start with this first one right here. So it's giving me the option of editing the picture. I can either decide to crop or do whatever thing I want to do to it. But I love the way this one is, so it's fine by me. I'll click this mark here. Okay, then this is how it brought it out for me. You can see the picture is at the background while the text is at the foreground. So I will click on this mark right here to play it out and see how it goes. I'll click on this mark here, and this is what it brings out for me. Now, the beauty of Legend is that it gives you a whole lot of options, okay? From changing the way the text will appear to the way the colors will appear. So it allows you to format a lot of things. Now, maybe I want to use, we can try it out. We have lines, display, quoted, and a whole lot of them. But what I want to actually use for this first one is quoted, but then I don't want to use white color. So I've selected quoted as you can see, but I'm going to go for a different color. So there are a whole lot of colors. We're just going to be exploring a lot, depending on what you actually want, until you see what suits you before you go with it. So let's say I choose to go with, let me check this out. No. Okay, I love this yellow. Or maybe let's see pink. Okay, let's go with pink. Do you know that only 28% of the tech workforce are made up of females? This is exactly what I want to use, okay? Now, once I'm done with this, what I'm going to do is to download. You can see this arrow right here. Okay, so I'm just going to be clicking on this arrow. Once I click on the arrow, it will ask me save as GIF or save as video. I prefer to save as video, so I'll click on save as video. You can see it just said building your legend as an MP4. Now that one is already saved. So what will happen is that for each text, depending on how big you want the text to be, and for each picture, once you are done working on the picture and the text, you save. Once you are done working on the picture and the text, you save as a video. So at the end of the day, we might end up having like maybe 4 or 5 videos, and then we're now going to bring it all together. Okay, so I'm already done with this. This is the first thing I wanted to talk about. But then I have other things I want to, so I just went back, I erased the first message, and then I want to put in another text. So I'm still talking about She Techs Africa, remember? And I want to say we are an NGO, okay, that seeks to achieve the SDG, which is Sustainable Development Goal 9 of gender equality by eliminating the gender gap, that's okay. Now there's also a limit to the text that you can actually put in, okay? So you can see I've already exhausted the limit of my text, so I'm going to stop it right here. So we are an NGO that seeks to achieve the SDG goal. Wow, I didn't put goal 9 of gender equality by eliminating, okay, let me say it, by eliminating gender gaps. Okay, so this is where I'm going to stop this one, but I want to use another picture. So I'm going to click on picture, and then I will be choosing, okay, let me choose this one. I've already designed these pictures before this class. So once I've picked the picture I want to use, I will go back, click the mark that is at the top, and then I'll play it out to see how it goes. Then the next thing I'll be doing is to choose how I actually want my text animation to appear. Okay, it's always best you use Variety. So let's see. I want to use, let me see how cast will look like. Okay, I think I like the way cast looks like, but I'm going to be choosing another color. Okay, I'm going to be checking out colors to find the one that looks best on it. Okay, so okay, I think I like this one I just used here, right here. So I'm going to be working with this one. Once I'm done, we are an NGO that seeks to achieve the SDG Goal 9 of gender equality by eliminating gender gaps. Once I'm done, I will click on Save as Video, and it builds it. Okay. Now, once I'm done with this one, I will just keep, repeating this process. So, assuming you're actually doing it for your product, all you just need to do is use this picture, talk about it, talk about your product, use this other picture and all that. Okay, I'm just going to be working with 4 different pictures. Then another thing I want to talk about is that we mentor young girls and women. We mentor young girls and women to pursue careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Okay. Once I'm done with this, I'm going to take a picture that is in line with my text. Whatever thing you are talking about and you want to put a picture, definitely it should be in line with it. And I think I would want to go with this picture. Okay, I click the mark, and once I click on the play button, the next thing is to choose how I want it to appear. Let me see, focus. We mentor young girls and women to pursue careers in tech. Okay, I love this. Then I'm just going to be... Okay, I also love this yellow color. So once I'm done, the next thing is to save as video. And once my video is done saving, okay, my video is done saving. I'm going to put in the last one. I just want to use 4 videos. Like I said, you can use a whole lot, just depending on what you actually want to do. Okay, then I will say next, would you want to partner with us? Would you want to partner with us? Okay, contact us on She Text Africa. I'm just going to put the email address at gmail.com. Okay, shetextafrica@gmail.com. Then I want to change the picture, and I want to use this. This is the picture I want to use. Okay, then I click on the mark. I press the play button, and once I've pressed the play button, then I'm just going to be choosing which one I want to use. How do I want it to appear? Okay. Let me see trailer. I think that's not the best. Let me see this. Let me see tag. Okay, would you want to partner with us? I like the way tag came up, but I'm going to change the color. I'm going to change the color. Okay, I think I like this. Now once I get the perfect picture of what I want, I'm going to be saving. But another thing I just wanted to point out is this, that you can actually create your animation either in portrait mode or in landscape mode, and this is where you can check that out from. So if I click on this place, it gives me format. Maybe I want to use square, which is what I'm currently using. I want to create it in landscape mode, so you might also explore that. And then the size of the animation I'm actually creating. Okay, so I'm going to be saving this. Remember, I'm saving as video. So once I am done saving, I'm now going to leave this legend app or the text animation app, depending on the one you're using, entirely, and then I'll be coming to Inshot. Now the app Inshot is going to help us to now merge the videos that we've created. Remember, I have 4 different videos. Yours might be more than that. Once I come to this Inshot, I'll click on video, which is this one here. Okay, once I click on video, it's asking me for new video, which is what I want to do. I'll click on new, and then it brings me to my gallery. Okay, so this is what I want to do. I'm going to select the first one I did, then the second one, third, and the fourth, and then I'm going to click on this mark down here. Okay, so once I've done that, you can see now what actually just happened is that Inshot allowed me to select 4 videos at the same time. You can see it. Okay, let me just play the video for some time so that you can see. Now you can see my animation has started playing out. You can see this is already the second video, and then it goes to the third video, and then it comes to the fourth animation. So this is how we use Inshot to merge video. There's no need of maybe picking one video, going back and forth. You can just select everything that you want at the same time. Okay, now once we are done selecting it, another thing we are going to do is that you can decide to add music. Now this Inshot, I will encourage us to just explore this app. There are a lot of things you can actually do with Inshot. You can trim a video. Maybe you have a video and then you don't want to use a part of it, you can use this trim right here. You can filter, you can split. There are a whole lot of things that you can actually do with this Inshot app. But just for the purpose of this class, I'm going to be adding music and a few other things. Okay, but before we continue, there's a picture I want to add to this thing. I want it to be the first picture before before the other animations actually begin. So I'm going to click this plus sign right here. This plus sign here. Once I click this plus sign, it's asking me if I want to add blank or video and photo. I'm choosing video and photo. Okay. Now I want to choose a photo, and the photo I wanted to choose is this one right here. So once I choose that photo, I'll click on this mark here, so you can see. But this photo, I wanted it to come in at the beginning, but now it went to the middle, so I just need to click on it. Once I click on it this way, I'll just drag it to the first position. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, but I also want to add another picture at the end, so I'll click this plus sign again and then go back to my video or photo, and I want to end my animation with this. Okay, So this is basically what I want to do. It's at the end. Now you can see at this place right here, right here, you'll be seeing the timing of my video. This video is basically, let me see, it's just 34 seconds. So in 34 seconds my video would be ready, or the video will play out in 34 seconds. You can see these ones are just 5 seconds, 6 seconds. If you even want to reduce the number of seconds that the video is, once you explore the app, you will see it. You see where you have trim right here. If I want to trim any video, I'm just going to click here in case you want to reduce the number of seconds, but for me this is okay. So the next thing I'm going to just do now is to add music. I've set up my animation the way I want it to look like, and I'm going to be adding music. So I click on music. Now, one good thing about Inshot is this: you can either decide to use tracks. You can use some, Inshot already has some music, and you can even use some effects. Then you can even record your own voice, just in case you want to do a voiceover in your animations. Okay, now let me first go to tracks. So under tracks, we're going to be seeing featured, which is music from Inshot. We're going to be seeing my music, which is music from your own phone, and then we're going to be seeing effects. Okay, now let's say I want to use, let me just quickly pick a music from, I want to quickly pick a music from Inshot, from their library. Okay, whichever one you want to use, you just need to test it out. Once you click on it, okay, I'm waiting. If that's what you want. Sunny. So once I click on the one I want to use, the next thing is going to be to download. And if you want to download it, just click on this place right here. Okay, so I'm downloading the music. You can see it's downloading. Once it's done downloading, the next thing will be to click on use. So it will allow us to use the music. Okay, so I'm going to click on use right now. Use. Now let me play this out so that we can see. Okay, you can see it's working out fine, but the only thing I don't really like is that my music is so loud. So I'm going to be reducing the volume from here where we have volume. Right here, let's see how it goes. Okay, this is perfect for me. Now once I'm done having what I want to do, I will click on this mark here. Okay, so that's it. Now the next thing I'm going to be doing depends on if I want, it depends on if I want to put sticker and all that. Okay, so if I want to put some stickers or some text or whatever thing it is, I will just put. Okay, it depends on you. If you want to add some texts like let me see, she text, let me see, she text Africa. Now once you are done, this one you can move it around. As you can see, you can move it to anywhere you want it to be, and you can even change the colors. In fact, this Inshot, you need to exploit. Really, there are a lot you can do with this app. So now I want to change the color of what I typed. Oh, let me give it, I need something that is kind of dark. Okay, she texts Africa. I'm not going to start designing this because definitely this is a class. Okay, so I want it to be this way. She texts Africa. Now you can see there are a lot of options. You can choose to put border to it. You can put shadow. You can put label. You can put opacity. There are a lot you can do. You can even put you can even change the font style that you are using. Apart from the font style, you can even, let me see how this, okay, I like this permanent marker. You can even change the alignment if you want it to be at the right, at the left, wherever you want it to be. And then you can even put some animation effects to it too from this place. How you want it to come in, how you want it to go out, and all that and all that. You can see I just clicked on one of these loop and it's just spinning it all around. I can decide to use this. I can decide to use this. So there were a lot you can do with this app. Okay, but then I don't want it having a loop, so I'm just going to be choosing how I want it to just come in or go out. Okay, I think I like that. So once I'm done, you can also regulate the speed of how it comes in or goes out from here. Okay, so once I'm done, I'll click on this mark here. Then another thing it will be asking me is where I want the text to start or stop. I want this text to just be at the beginning, just with that first picture. I don't want it extending to the last one, so I'm just going to drag it a little. Okay, let's see how this video goes. Basically that's on how to merge and edit videos using Inshot on your smartphone. I hope you enjoyed the class. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to be doing is to just save. Okay, we forgot that part. I'm going to be saving, and if I want to save, this is my save here. Okay, so I'm going to save quickly. I'll click on save. Now once I click on save, it's going to be asking me what the quality of the video I want to save it to. I want to actually use let me use the middle one, 720. So showing me adverts, but it's still saving anyway. Let me remove this advert. You can see it just said converting video, and is moving quite fast. Okay, so once I am done and it has shown me saved automatically, unless I now want to share it to my WhatsApp, Instagram, or wherever directly, but once that is done, automatically it has been saved on my gallery, on a folder named Inshot. So quickly let me go. Where is my gallery? Okay, so this is my gallery. Where is my Inshot? Okay, and this is Inshot. Now let me play this. Let's see whether this is what we just played. Okay, that's it. So that's that for today's class. Thank you once again for having me, and do have a wonderful day ahead. Bye.